Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video we're gonna do the September Bujo setup. So as you can see on the title and what I'm doing, we are doing a vintage theme for this month, and I was so excited to do this theme because I have never done a vintage theme and we don't want to touch the sketches this month. I haven't brought any of these vintage papers, it's just the paper bags that we get from the stores. So I just cut it in the shape that I wanted and just pasted it with the normal glue. And we are drawing a mirror inside it and some designs around the mirror and a small flower with some leaves inside the mirror. And it's giving the perfect look, and it just turned out as I imagined also. I just had some starting troubles when I just started this vintage theme, but it was alright when I was in the flow. And now I'm drawing some leaves like plants and on the bottom of this page. I'm drawing a string like it's tied together, and we are using the washi tape at the top and the bottom. It was actually a little long process of cutting these papers into shape and just applying glue to it, but I just didn't shoot all those things. I only shooted the part where I just stick it to our Bujo book. And now we can write the September heading. I'm using a stencil that I brought a long way ago to write the September title. We actually need a little patience to write with these stencils because it can mess up at any time. We should keep these stencils at right place in each letter to make it perfect. Still, my writing was a little slanted. So happy that I did a good vintage theme for the first time itself. This stencil had the exact same font that I actually wanted for this cover page. We are done with our cover page. Now we can move on to the card page. I'm just cutting off almost like a round vintage paper and I'm writing on it. Just marking the words that I'm gonna write. This pencil wasn't working on that paper, so I just marked it, and this was the best thing that I've ever written with my hands. Like, it was just so good. I don't know why, it just turned out really good. And I just wanted to show you guys the real-time writing of the work hard. Maybe it's just the surface that I'm writing or the pen that I'm using to write it. It just turned out really good. And I really like the card page more than the cover page itself. And the quote says that stop doubting yourself, work hard and make it happen. I always choose quotes that motivate me through the month. I always wanted to try out a vintage theme, but I never thought of doing it as a theme for the Bujo. And when I was thinking about the September theme, I just thought of doing something like this. And suddenly this cover page thing just came to my mind, and I just do it. Drawing that same leaf thing on the bottom of the paper and drawing that tie, and that's simple. We are done with our card page too. Now we can move on to our calendar pages. And for the calendar page, I'm drawing the same layout that I used to draw for other months, and I'm pasting this brown paper at 3 edges and writing September heading using a calligraphy font, and drawing some the same plant leaf things on the left side of the page. And this page also turned really good. As you can see, I'm just pasting the paper right now. I have already set it and cutted the papers and put it aside, and I'm only showing you the pasting part. I'm shaping this paper using scissors after pasting. I wasn't able to paste this paper at the right place. I was taking it again and again, and just at last I just pasted it. And now we can move on to pasting the third paper. I'm just using the normal Fevicol for pasting it. And now we can draw that leaf thing above that paper. I'm just drawing the same thing that I just drew on the cover page and the card page. I just loved how these pages just turned out just as I imagined at the first time itself. Like, I'm doing this vintage theme for the first time ever. We are almost done with our calendar page too. Now we can write the last step, which is writing the heading, which is September, and it also just turned really good. So that was not the last step. We have one more step left, which is writing the names of the days. I'm just using the stencil to write the first letter and just writing 3 or more letters after it using my normal handwriting. It was actually an accident writing writing in this variety font that I just planned to do this whole thing using the stencil itself, but after writing I just realized this font was a little bit bigger than I thought. So that's how I just made this variety font, and now we can stick the washi tape, and after that our Bujo setup for September is done. And that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to my channel, share and like this video, comment down below. So for now, bye guys.